Soundstripe.
Trying to get a lot of dough. Anything is possible. Turn me up in the headphone.
Soundstripe.
Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of gold. Stack that bread and by my nose. Anything is possible. Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible.
All right. Welcome back.
We're back.
Episode 7.
Fortune favors the bald.
All right. Well, got another big week here. Week 6 in football. We got some good content coming through today.
That's a good content. We got to do a little better on our picks for matchups this week. Last week we weren't too hot.
Yeah, on pretty much all of them across the board almost. So we'll get into matchups here. We got a little call in.
Let's continue. Got a call in.
Yeah, so we got a little call in. Looks like Cody's gonna step up again this week, which is good. We always appreciate that.
Yeah.
And
now we missed Jared. I know there's some people in the group that they don't like Jared's call in stuff, but we at the pod love Jared. We love Cody. I mean, we're not trying to choose.
We love all of our call-ins.
We love all of them.
We would love, somebody else maybe to call.
Yeah.
Look, we'd love to hear from
Who
you
do we
guys.
not hear from much? Dan. Does Dan even watch the show?
I don't think Dan watches the show.
He doesn't respond in the group message.
No. So Dan, prove us wrong.
Come on, Dan, step up.
Yeah. So Jared, we'll get into your comments here in a little bit. Yeah, it was wrecked.
First time chat.
Wow. Well, it looks like it might be spam.
Oh, that's spam. We're getting spam. All right, we're
getting
making our
big,
way.
baby.
You know we're getting big when we're getting spam in the chat, boys.
Let's go.
All right, we're growing.
All right. So we'll get into matchups here, and then
Let's talk a little bit about last week. What happened?
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll put the scores up here. We'll get into matchups. So Luke 17-13.
Okay. Not
I'm
great.
14-16.
Above 500.
So Luke, you went 1-5 in your picks last week, and I went 2-4. So America, of course, were your picks. So I just added those. So America went 1-5. So it was a tough week.
It was a tough week.
We had a huge upset with Jared and
Jared
Jemike.
was a huge upset.
And Jared skirted by.
Yeah. Now that was big. Jared never doubted. You know what I mean? Like the whole time we're just dogging his team, and Jared's like, no. He stayed steady.
Yep.
And he was able to pull out the dub.
Absolutely.
A little disappointing for Jemike. He didn't have a bad week.
No.
But it wasn't good either.
If he were to win against a team, it would have been Jared's team at that time. With Jared's injuries,
bye week,
his team was pretty in shambles, but performed well.
Yeah,
and that leads me to the next one. And Sean, appreciate your comments as well. Sean and Paul. Yeah. I mean,
wow.
If I almost got locked in Sean to win,
I think we did lock. That was my lock of the week. I think
it might have been, and that was
Jemike was my lock of the weekend. That didn't go well.
But either way, for Paul to put up 178 points
he
for
did
no
not,
reason.
Yeah, didn't have to do that to Sean like that.
I mean,
that
Rashi
was ridiculous.
Rice,
no Pacheco.
Amon-Ra was on bye.
Yeah.
That dude did it with nothing. That's pretty scary. Now I play Paul this week, as you can see up there. Let me. I had it kind of maximized. Let me change it so we can see it a little better. So I play Paul this week. We're pretty much dead even 50-50. Again, that's what I think. Sean was favored a little bit. In the pre matchup. I need a win. I'm gonna go me just so I can.
Can Paul do that 2 weeks in a row?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, 178 points was a lot. That's probably like top.
I
would think 3 points, most points for we've ever seen.
Yeah, Sean's psyche has to be just destroyed after that one too.
140.
You put up 140 points, and it's not even like you're watching the game the next night. Like on that Monday Night Football where you're like sweating it out. Like Sean, even putting up 140 points, he couldn't even sweat anything out because he knew he got beat.
Yeah, he's
like
done.
that's frustrating, Sean. I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
Yeah. So,
but hey, it's a big week for Sean, so maybe he's not that worried about it.
Yeah. Sean's got a good one. So, I got me in this one. I'm hoping I'll be the one to take down Paul.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the matchup real quick. I'm trying to get back. I had a bad week last week. I'm gonna do a little more deep diving in the matchups before I make a prediction. So let me just look at it real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'd like to get my.
I don't know if Cole is in chat. Let me see what Cody said. But Cole was our last place, and he did not send me a video nor prediction. So if Cole is in there, he needs to make these picks while we're doing it, so we can count as that. Of course,
I'm going
that doesn't
Paul.
You're going Paul on this one?
I mean, just Jamar against the Giants.
Yeah,
He's already. I
Jamar's.
mean, he's got Amon-Ra, Lamar. I mean, I just like. Yeah, I think
His
Paul
running
beats
backs
him.
are a little worrisome, but with Amon-Ra and
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, no,
Yeah, it's
I
tough.
see it, but I gotta have faith in my own team.
Yeah, you do. He is starting Rashawn Johnson, so I mean,
Yeah, well, that guy just gets all the goal line carries. It
Yeah.
seems like.
he should start Juju. But anyways,
Well, Juju's on bye. Right?
oh, is he on bye?
Yeah.
Sorry, it doesn't show who they play.
yeah.
You're right. Never mind. Don't start Juju, or maybe start
Start
Juju.
Juju. Bold
That's Luke's
strategy.
advice of the week.
Start Juju on bye. All right, our next one we got Luke and Wirt. A good
Ooh,
matchup.
good
here.
matchup.
A little 2 and 3s
Yeah.
fighting, and let me see, 118.
Could I make this prediction if I knew Malik Neighbors was playing? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I could pull it out if Neighbors plays.
Mm-hmm.
No chance I'm going to win this game if Neighbors doesn't play.
I'm
So
back.
I'm going to go Work because I don't think Neighbors plays.
Okay, I'm gonna go you on this one. I think you kind of get a little get right game.
Yeah.
You've kind of been. On
I
a little
did have
skid
a
here.
big. I snuck one out last week against Cole. That was big for me
You did.
to steal that one.
I think I think you take this one. Neighbors, I don't think he'll play though, because this is with all the information I'm gathering. He's in stage 3
Thank you
of
for
his
that.
concussion.
Yes.
He needs to be in stage 5, so he has 2 days to get Friday and Saturday to get stage 4 and stage 5, and
Yeah.
he'll progress to play. So
Thank you,
be on the
doctor.
lookout for that.
Thank you, Dr. Edwards.
Yes, of course. So I got Luke. Luke has Wirt on that
Yeah.
one. All right, so we got Colby and Jamike.
Do I even have to look?
Next slide.
Yeah. Colby's getting this dub.
Yeah.
Jamike's team has gotten better.
Yes.
He's grinded the waivers. His team is better.
Mm-hmm.
It's still not where it needs to be just yet.
Yeah, I agree. And I've heard some promising reports of McCaffrey.
Yeah.
The healing process has gone. He's on the sidelines at practice, like kind of doing some individual drills. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in like pads or anything.
Yeah.
But he might get him.
Maybe week 10 or something.
I think week 10. So that might be. I mean, obviously that's a long time for somebody that's 0-5, and but.
I'm looking at Jamike's team, and I like Ferguson. I like T. Higgins, but I just don't.
Yeah. No.
Jordan Mason just suffered injury.
Did he?
Yeah, that's big. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. He hit a 67-yard run earlier. Okay. Next one, we got Cole and Cody. This is dead even. Almost dead even.
Cole's had a good start with a big Debo Samuel touchdown. Already, he's got 16
Debo
points.
was in the doghouse last week.
Thank goodness. That helped me. I'm going to go, but I really don't mind Cody's team. I think Cody's team's pretty good.
I think Montgomery's poised to have a really good game this week.
I'm going to go,
Who are they playing? I saw Dallas. Yeah, Dallas, of course.
I'm going Cody.
Defense.
And that's going to be assuming Jonathan Taylor's out again this week. So I'm going to go Cody with a dub.
Yeah. I'm going to go. I'll go Cody as well on this one. I don't really want to get too far behind if I lose. I do think, like I said, with Montgomery, I think it's a good matchup with the Lions. I think Montgomery gets probably maybe a couple scores there and goes up. 1 second.
Who's our next one?
Yeah, I'll go to the next one. We can talk about that one. We got Jared and Dan.
Oof. Jared had a big win last week. He needed that one. Jared and Dan. Let's look at the matchups.
Yeah, Dan. When I pulled this, Dan didn't set he had like a couple guys on bye. Let me see if he's done anything.
Did he fix it? Oh, his team. Yeah, I'm going Jared here.
Yeah.
Jared's a get right week. He had it last week. He's got another one. My lock of the week. Jared over Dan. You got Gibbs, AJ Brown. Yeah.
Why couldn't I play this Dan team?
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna go Jared.
bad.
That's a lock. That is a lock right there.
That's a
Jared.
lock, Jared.
All right. And then our final game here.
This might be the game of the week. We
got a good
haven't
one.
had one yet, have we?
I don't think so.
This is a good one. 4-1 versus 3-2.
And I've said it before. I mean, Sean's I think he's got a great team. He's got a lot of guys that are on his bench that would be starters on anybody else's team.
He's got a lot of depth.
Lot
That's
of
a
depth.
Sean special.
It is, but his depth has gotten Like this depth is a lot better.
Yeah, it's like a
previous
better depth. Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps stacking. You know what I mean? He keeps getting better and better.
Yeah. So this one, I'm going to take Sean on this one. I think JT's his team's been playing really well, but I think Sean, that 140 point performance might be like the new average for him.
That'd be big. I'm going to go Sean as well. JT's without Nico Collins for 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a big time player. He's going to struggle a little bit. He's got a decent team. But yeah, I'm taking Sean.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. This ain't the usual. Yep, you're right. And yeah, no, I think Dan's team's not near as good this week, so I think Jared takes that one. Plus with like you said, AJ and Smitty
and Jared. I mean, Jared's team's he weathered the storm. You know what I mean? He steadied the ship, and now he's getting to ride that path.
Jared, if you are so confident, do you want to do something if you lose?
Ooh, yeah.
Is that something that you'd be willing to wager?
A $15 parlay for the boys. 12. I know, I like that 12-team parlay thing.
I do. I
love that idea. Once I sent it and somebody said something about JT, I was like, yeah, he can't bet.
Yeah.
But what we could do is we could do like the loser, like let's say it's the loser of the week could do a $15 and then it's just a group discussion of who are the 12 picks.
I think that
it's not as fun. I get that.
I mean, we could just do it. You could do each one does a pick and then the loser picks 2.
Yeah. And JT doesn't get to split the winnings either.
No.
Because he can't
touch it.
He can't touch it. So it'd be 11. I'll prank call Dan's mom on the pod if I lose. That's good. That's good. Yeah,
I feel like it's a punishment for Dan if he loses. It's a win-win for Jared.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
I mean, Dan won't watch the show. He will never know that his mom got prank called.
Dan's phone's even on half the time anyway. So, all right. So that's our matchup. So we'll go into our guest caller here soon.
Ooh,
we got a good one here. So we've already mentioned before. We got Cody on here. I think so. This was in tandem with Jared. So Jared helped out with this. So you still have that Jared, kind of feel for it.
I mean, we would never get rid of Jared.
No,
I mean, like he's a vital role in the pod. He's going to be a part.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah. So let me move some things because we got a little tier list here that
I'm excited for the boys to hear this tonight's tier list.
Yeah,
I think everybody's going to be excited. Everybody's going to be they're going to be throbbing to hear it, I guess would be.
Yeah, just like a big bulge.
Yeah, they're going to have a big bulge. Yeah, this is going to be good. Awkward.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Well, I guess we're not having a call.
Okay, no call tonight. Nah, he'll call us back. Yeah. He'll call us back.
Yeah.
I'll see if he texts you. There. Oh, is that him?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
All right, we're good.
Cody, welcome to the pod. Oh, hold on one sec. We're doing good, Cody. We're excited to hear you. Ready to hear from you. What you got for us tonight?
I got a towel on because Trenton gave me 2 minutes. I said 5 minutes.
Okay. So everybody imagine Cody in a towel right now. All right.
Got it.
Do you need a second or are you good to go?
I'm good to go.
Okay. We're here. We're ready. The crowd is chanting your name. They want to hear it.
All right, sounds good. Let's see here. All right. So me and Jared collabed about an hour ago. We came up with something quick. It's something that we've discussed recently. It's one of the tier lists that's been voted on. It got a couple votes, I think, but I just decided to go with it because I think it'd be funny. We are going to be ranking people based on their horniness.
Ooh,
Let's
okay.
go.
Okay. I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah. And so, would y'all rather start from the top or the bottom?
Well, just define what is S tier and what is F tier.
Yeah, kind of define the tiers for us.
Okay, sounds good. So S tier is going to be at your horniest.
You say S or F?
Chasing
S.
around,
Okay.
dicks whipped out.
You'd put it in anything.
Yeah, you're just trying to get that thing done.
Okay.
A tier, pretty horny. And we to be placed in your tier, we take into account a lot of different things. Not just where you're at currently, but where you've been in your past and stuff like that.
Okay.
And at F tier, you're not horny. And you might be. I want to take a second to say you might be hornier than what we perceive you as. We don't know what goes on in the bedroom. A lot of you guys, we don't know. You haven't told us anything, so we don't know.
Okay.
So there could be a lot of assumptions on this one.
Yeah, they're okay. Okay.
All right. So I'll start. At the bottom.
Do you want to do Cody, real quick? Do you want to do name by name first or tier by tier?
That's a good point. Would you rather just call out and be like Trenton C tier? You know what I mean? Or do you want to just go?
No, that's a good idea. I'll just do random.
Okay.
Yeah. So do it by each name, and then just tell me what tier to put it in.
All right, sounds good. Let me just go by the fantasy app and the matchups. All right. So this week's matchup, me and Cole.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start with Cole.
Okay.
So we got Cole in A tier.
Yep, that's where I thought.
So not at S tier, and I will say, well, I'll save that for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll save that.
Okay.
So I've got Cole at A tier. We think he's pretty horny dude. I did collab with Jared. Jared knows him a little bit better in that city. Roomed with him, knows him in that capacity. He is always trying to get me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Cody, come here, you dog. So I'm the horny thing, sitting at A tier in that regard. And then he is facing me this week, so I'll just go ahead and put me. I will say...
Go ahead and drag that S tier.
Yeah.
I will say that a few people have a drunk counterpart. So we decided that a few of us have drunk counterparts. So there's a drunk Sean, a drunk Dan, a drunk Jamike, and a drunk Jared, and a drunk Cody.
Okay.
So I'll be going through... Would y'all rather me do, when I get to that person, do both, or wait and do all the drunks?
I say let's wait and do all the drunks together.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, so me, I've got an A tier. I'm right there with Cole.
Oh.
Dude, I'm not as horny as I used to be, so I got to take that into account. Slowed down. Definitely, takes me a while to get up. Let's see. But I've had my past, and so I was teetering there on S tier, but that'd be back-to-back weeks that I'd put myself in the top tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is that a good thing this week? You know what I mean? Like, that's debatable.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a good thing to be at the bottom either.
True. You want to be right in the middle, I think, on this one.
Yeah, I think right in the middle.
I think middle is like
Colby might stand a chance.
All right, so we're moving on to Moonman, Matthew Wirt. I got Wirt at D tier, and he was teetering on C, so I put him in D+. He has game. He definitely, he'll look at a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he'll like pursue. I guess he pursued Lauren. Lauren's a good looking woman. We don't know what goes on, at the house though.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So I mean, he may be a freak. Don't know.
Yeah. No, I think that's respectable for Wirt. I lean D to F because, you think about what does Wirt do? He plays World of Warcraft. He plays League of Legends. Like, he's always, I don't know. I just think of him as, a good old...
just opposite of that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to Luke. Luke, we got you right there with Wirt. You're a tier below him.
Wait.
And
Are you...
Tier below or same tier?
Same tier, but Wirt's D+.
Okay,
You're
okay,
right
so...
teetering C. So
Okay.
You're right below him on that.
Okay.
That D tier. I just think you pray right before sex. That's how I perceive you. Please forgive me for my sins. And then you just go in.
Dang, it's like you were there.
I don't, and you may be like a super freak. Again, I don't know. I haven't been in an encounter where you're just like, well, okay, you didn't make F tier because of the Canon Summit.
Dang, I wish I would have made F tier now.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right, we've got JT Boy. JT Boy fell right in the middle. I think he's mid horny. I think he's just like he can be there, but he can't. Sometimes he's just and he's a hard one to read. He may be hornier than you think he is. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got him at C tier.
Yeah.
And I've got Sean, which is where you want to be on this list.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want right in the middle. JT made right.
Would you rather be BC or CD?
I think you'd rather be BC.
BC.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe OBCD.
Oh, BC.
Let's go on to Sean.
Okay.
We got Sean up there in the A tier. We've definitely seen Sean in his horny phases. He ran through him at camp. I think Sean is constantly bricked up sometimes. Probably wears really tight underwear to keep that thing down.
Yeah. Tucks it in the waistband.
Yep. And we'll leave that one at that. We got Colbert Jeffries. I hate to do this to the boy, but Colbert just at F tier every week.
No.
Y'all got that rivalry going right now, though. So, I mean, it is what it is.
I don't think Colby is actively thinking about just coochie. I don't think he's like out there just like horny as can be. I just can't see that happening. I think if it comes to fantasy football, he might get a half chub and he'll beat the snot of it until he gets something out. But yeah, I don't see it, toward a woman at this point.
Oh, gosh, that's funny.
All right, we've got John Sewell. I don't know who that is. Jamaica, I believe.
Yeah.
I've got Jamaica at C tier. I think he falls mid. I don't think he's super horny. I don't know what him and Sarah do. I like to imagine. I think, Mike is a middle of the pack kind of guy. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that for Jamaica.
Okay.
Okay.
Paul is another one that prays right before sex, and I believe that he doesn't go in for it. He prays and he's like, "Lord, what would you like me to do?" And the Lord answers him, and he says, "Go cut grass." And so Paul will actively go cut grass instead of be with a woman. Now that being said, he does have some kids. He's pumping them out.
He is pumping them out. So is he D or F tier?
He's F tier. I put him at F. But I could be wrong. I don't know how horny he is.
It's almost like he only does that to produce children. Like there's no horniness involved in it. It's just like we gotta do this so we can get a kid out of it.
It's his duty.
It's his duty of life.
Yeah, and I believe God does talk to St. Paul. I believe God tells him when it's time. Now you can go have sex.
Okay.
And Paul responded to the Lord, yes. All right. And he is battling Trenton this week.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Going to be a hard matchup.
You can see Trenton's nerves rising right now. Like he's shaking a little bit.
And I've got Trenton sitting at B tier. I think, every now and then he whoops out the latex for Abby. I think they get into it. Dog style.
Okay.
I think they get sweaty. Now, how often? I don't think it's A tier. I don't think it's S tier. But I think Trenton, I think he gets riled up.
Okay.
Could be, but I think he does.
I like it.
Trenton, you like to comment on anything?
I think we're pretty spot on.
Okay.
No comment.
No comment. But yes.
But yes.
Pretty spot on, but no comment. somebody jot that down. He does wear latex.
It's a full body latex. Yeah.
All right. I have Jared at B tier with Trenton. I think I think Jared just has a bad eyesight. I think his eyesight's so bad that like he'll see something. I'll be like, "Damn, that girl's hot," and Jared will be like, "What are you talking about?" And he does that squint shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking? I think that it's just a disability.
Yeah.
That just
Yeah.
makes it impossible for him to get hard.
And here's my opinion I think I might bump Jared down to C tier. I think, Jared likes to, I don't know. I don't think he's that big of a horn dog. Now, I think maybe drunk Jared may be a little different. I haven't been around him a ton like that. I think you'll be able to clarify a little more. But I think just normal Jared, I would bump down to C tier with JT and Jamaica.
And I can see that too. He's horny for the boys.
Yes. Thank
we
you,
didn't
Cody.
clarify what kind.
We didn't. He
Because
is.
Cole would have been S tier too.
I think Jared is S tier horny for the boys.
Yeah, him
like
and
you're
Cole.
talking about just a boys weekend. Jared has a rate hearing the slightest talk about it, Jared is torqued.
Yeah, he hears boy trips. He could be in the cooch. He's coming out for it. Get off of me right now. I've got to go see the boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
And Jared is battling out with Dan this week. I don't think Dan will win this week. Dan's team looks trash.
Yeah, it does.
Dan the man at B tier with Jared and Trent. So in B tier, I've got Trent and Dan and Jared. Dan can be a horn dog. I haven't seen Dan out a lot. I don't know about his gal pal. I don't know.
Whoa,
That's news.
Dan's got a girlfriend.
I don't know if that was a secret. I'm gonna keep that a secret.
Whoa, you can't put that one back in the bag.
Yes, I can.
Dude, that's out. That's out to all our viewers, Cody. This is gonna reach worldwide here. Dan, you heard it here first. Fortune favors the ball. Dan's got a girlfriend.
I'm putting it on
Well,
Twitter
we don't
after
know
this
if
too.
she's actually real. He won't bring her around.
It's almost like a Wirt situation with Lauren for the longest time. Like everybody was doubting it, and then he finally
Teo action.
Yeah, little man.
Lauren might actually be getting paid.
True.
That's also true.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why Wirt will never go eat with us, is because he's broke because he has to pay Lauren all the time. Let's see. Who's next?
Well, that's everybody on the tier list.
That's 12. Yeah. So all right. So there are 4 drunk counterparts.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There's 5 drunk counterparts. There's me.
Wirt's calling you. Whoa. Wirt's calling the pod right now. Is there a way to merge this? Hold on. We may try to merge this.
Tell him to call you instead, because I don't know how to merge.
All right. I'll call Wirt right now.
All right.
Sorry, Cody.
That's okay. Bring him on.
I'm sorry, the person you were.
He's still trying to call me. Hold on a second.
I'm sorry, the person you were.
All right, I sent it a voicemail. Okay. What I'm going to do, Cody, I'll just move the logos
Hey, Wirt.
to the
I was
next.
watching the pod, just saw some fake news. I can confirm Dan does not have a girlfriend.
Oh,
Just wanted to call in, confirm, saw some fake news floating out
Thank
there.
you.
Me and Lauren talked to Dan about this on Tuesday. He does not have a girlfriend.
No
he
girlfriend.
does have a picture now that he's showing people, but confirmed not a girlfriend.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you. That is the kind of news we. Thank you. We strive for accuracy here.
Yep. Thank you, Wirt.
Just we're 2025.
All right.
All right. Back to Cody. Okay. So do you want me to move each person's head to their new drunk counterpart rating?
Yeah, I think the crew has a good feeling for where we're at now.
Yeah.
If you want to take a screenshot now would be the time to do so. If
Yep.
you want to take a picture, show your wife.
Yeah.
Hey, I made it to this tier. Just go ahead and move everybody off. There's going to be 5 counterparts.
Okay.
Me, Jared, Jamaica, Dan, and Sean.
Could you just move them to the side?
And if you don't want to move anybody, that's fine. We can just talk about
Here,
it.
let's just do this. I'll clear.
Oh yeah, just clear it and just be like a new.
By the way, Luke, my ulnar nerve is getting better.
Oh good. Are you doing those glides?
I am doing the glides every morning.
Good.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do them, but
Hopefully, I can send you another YouTube video if it's that one's.
and be honest, my form with the glides might be just as bad as my bench form. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I think just doing my daily stuff makes it feel better.
Yeah, probably.
It gives me trouble though.
Oh, I'm glad it's getting better. You taking ibuprofen?
Yeah, but
All right, I'm good.
not as often. I mean, I don't like to take medicine.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, who were the 5 that I need to
He
keep on?
said Jamike, Dan, Jared, Cody, and Sean.
I'm still butt naked.
Okay. Wirt and Luke were D. C. Jared was C.
Jared's not on the drunk
Oh, but
list?
Jared's on the drunk list. Sorry.
And then you were C.
Was Cole on the drunk list? Cole's not.
There's 5. I got 5 down there.
Okay, cool.
All right, we're good. We're good.
All right, we're ready.
All right. So starting with Dan. Dan is going to go up a tier. He's going to A tier. I've been told that he will hump a stripper at a strip club, like a chihuahua. If Dan is drunk, he is definitely PP'd up. He
Yeah.
is getting. And I will say, Dan made he looked at my wife the other day, not knowing it was my wife. I didn't know this about Dan, but Dan has a bad left eye. And he said, "Oh, who's that?" And it turned out,
Wow.
Wow. And
Hey.
he wasn't drunk during that.
and it's a big compliment.
That
I'm not
is.
mad at
Yeah, I was about to say, that's big time
Kate
for you.
Is an absolute 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell her to watch the pod so I can get the points. But
There you go.
yeah, I wasn't mad about it. She
Yeah.
did look like a dime.
Yeah. Just a quick comment on that. Can you imagine what this S tier is going to look like if you've got A tier, the guy's willing to hump a stripper like a chihuahua?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
I can't
what's
wait.
the people that are in S tier? Good Lord.
I'm saving S tier for last.
Okay.
And now I will say only one person made the S tier.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, so Jamike is another one that's moving up 2 tiers. I've been told drunk Jamike is also horny as hell. And so he actually goes up 2 tiers when he's drunk.
Okay.
And it's not often you're going to see Jamike horny, but or drunk or both. But when he drinks, he's trying to get it.
Wow.
So
the
he's
more
at-
you know.
So he's an A tier.
The more
then.
you know.
Yep.
And then we have Jared. Jared is also one that just moves up 1 tier, goes from B to A. Jared,
I thought he was. Oh wait, I was said he would be C tier. Sorry.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like Jared does get even hornier for the boys when he's drunk. I don't know if it's really for women, so
Yeah.
it's questionable if this should be for A.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have me, F tier. I fall asleep or start cleaning when I get drunk.
Okay.
So I lose all interest in any other things other than falling asleep and or cleaning. If I start cleaning, I'm drunk.
So that
And
is
then
one.
That's
We
good to
have
know.
Drunk Sean. Drunk Sean at S tier. The only S tier on this list is Sean. He is out of this world. I'm going to whip it out in a club and do whoever is in front of me. It's going to be not 9.8%.
Oh goodness.
Sean said in the chat, Cody, I never thought I would solo top a tier list, and here we are.
Sean is just absolutely raw dogging when he gets drunk. And I haven't seen that a whole lot. Jared, has to comment on that the majority of the time, but I will say, dude does get horny. I've seen videos of this guy in the corner just making out. He's slobbered.
Jared's comment was drunk scene is AKA shadow scene. He's a menace.
And
He's a menace.
and we have
These are our
first.
shadow counterparts.
Yeah.
Mine
Yeah.
is Shiny.
And we have Eli he said he was a witness on that. Oh man, what a time!
That's your list.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. Eli's watching the pod. Where are you putting Eli in at this? Where's Eli falling?
You know what? I knew Eli. We talked about Eli before this. I'm putting Eli in A tier as well. I
Ooh.
think that's corny.
Okay.
It's questionable if he's even up there in S tier. Eli said some things to me that can't be.
But we just went ahead and threw him up there in A tier.
Yeah, we surprise. Trenton had a picture of Eli cut out, ready to go.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, Eli is a horny boy, and we also talked about Norwood a little bit. Norwood back in the day, before his leash.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, dude went swimming with the whales. dude was hitting some blowholes. That's all I got, fellas. I'll leave you to it. Appreciate it. Go put my kiddo down. I love you guys.
Love you guys. Love you, Cody. Good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Thanks.
Thanks, Cody. All right.
Oh, that was good.
That was a great list.
That was a good one. That's 2 tier lists in 2 weeks that have been phenomenal.
Yeah, top notch.
Got to give Jared some credit for that one too. He had some input. He just wasn't able to get on the pod tonight. Busy life.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be able to make some time for us next week. But yeah, that was great. Great segment.
Absolutely.
Are you pleased with where you're at? Disappointed?
I thought it was pretty accurate. I thought it was a great list. I was a little concerned how that was going to go,
Yeah.
like overall.
Abby.
But no, I thought it was a good list.
Yeah.
I thought all of them pretty accurate. Like, and the reasoning behind it was really
Was
good
good.
too.
Yeah.
He was joking.
She did come though. That was cool.
Yeah.
All right. We got anything else?
I think we're good here.
Good luck to all the boys out there.
Yep.
It's a big week. Hey, big week for Sean.
Big week for
let's
Sean.
Let's give a round of applause to Sean and Kinsley. It's a big Saturday night. We're
Sean's
excited.
getting married. One of
Sean's
us-
getting married.
One more down.
Yep.
So
Group's dwindling. It's
we might do a little. Bring a little camera and do something.
a little live episode.
A little live episode.
We just
Sit Sean down and be like, all right, hey, before we do all the vows,
we
and all
live
that
stream
stuff,
Sean's wedding. Like we're like co-hosts like at Sean's wedding.
you bring these chairs and just prop up in the corner. That'll be good. But yeah, no, Sean, we're happy for you.
Yep.
We're excited to see you.
Yep.
But yeah, and so yeah, good luck this week. Big week 6.
Big week. Week 6 almost crazy. Season's flying by
It is.
almost halfway through the regular season.
It is. So yeah.
So all right. Y'all boys be good.
Yep. Peace.